Yes, first of all, I want to thank Futamura that I can present Bio4Pack today. As stated, Bio4Pack wants to move the earth. And first I want to say it doesn't work. It doesn't work from my end.
It looks like it's fine, Patrick.
Yeah, now it works.
Perfect.
I'm sorry. First, a little bit about Bio4Pack. We were founded in 2009, and since the year 2012, we are part of the Silvervein Group. And for that reason, we have direct access to production facilities. This includes extrusion, printing, lamination, and printing of film, as we also have thermoforming of PLA and recently also pulp. About myself, I'm working for more than 20 years in this industry. First to Natura, and since 2009, I established Bio4Pack, and I'm also the initiator of Holland Bioplastics for the promotion of bioplastics in the Netherlands, and there I'm the treasure holder. It's times that we have to change, and now I mean for good. In the beginning, when I started in this industry in 2000, I really felt like a donkey shot. Besides, I had to convince customers. We also had to inform and convince the Dutch government and also the waste industry of the benefits of bioplastics. And in addition, I focused myself on packaging. And at that time, the industry wanted me to go for waste bags and for shopping bags. And after 21 years, I know that you have to follow your own plan, your own heart, and your own ambitions, away from cobble roads with the aim of actual recycling with annual renewable resources. Everyone is talking about climate change and wants to realize a breakthrough, as long as it produces a finest advantage. Therefore, I see myself now more as an Elon Musk than a donkey shot. Looking to the similarity between Bio4Pack and Tesla. After all these years, I rightly can say that I'm a disruptor, or popularly, you can call me a pain in the ass. But we do this for a better environment, better for the prosperity, and better for a sustainable future. Both companies are driven with a mission, and we want to change the industry, and we need to change it right now. And both companies are led by visionaries. When we look to the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, which recently published a report, and that it was clearly stated that it's not 5 to 12, but that we are already over 12 when it comes to climate developments. We do see that the global rising temperature leading to extremes, and we have to reduce CO2 emissions now, not in 2020, or not in 2030, and certainly not in 2050. The conventional plastic industry is buying time, talking about good hope for increasing recyclable goals, now for mechanical recycling and towards to chemical recycling. Yesterday, I read a report from the Seoul Association that customers do want to pay more for sustainable packaging. At least 55% of the people is willing to pay more because they want to contribute to a better environment, and they see it themselves that the weather gets to in the extremes. And we are responding to this, and we're taking bioplastics to the next steps. The next steps is we do not longer want to depend on other powerful parties. We no longer want to have a discussion at product level with the waste industry, whether something does compost, and believe me, it does, or does not compost in time. We have to prove ourselves over and over again whether we are compostable or not. We go for Bio4Pack 2.0. We will not only invest in a new laminator, but again, we will invest in tests, certificates that we are certified home compostable. And I say again, as our industry has to prove and disprove everything that the conventional industry does not have to do. Think about the origin of the material. Do you have ever asked yourself where the petroleum is coming from? I know that you ask for Temura where they buy the pulp, they can say where they buy the pulp and from which country it comes. And also the conventional industry can claim recyclability, although we do know that 85% will end up into incineration or landfill. We are currently testing a home compostable laminate under home compostable circumstances. That means 26 weeks with a core temperature of 25 to 30 degrees. This is done by Dinsertco in Germany. And also the results will ensure we don't have no toxic substances and are released in the process. And also the warm test is part of this test. Brand owners and retailers are confused. They want to achieve their corporate social responsibilities, but they do not want to be in the news negatively. So we are with spread legs, what to do. We think that home compostable solutions will be the answer. A few main customers of us like Kenco, Naturally Pam and Lovechucks have already indicated that they are going to switch into home compostable materials. And again, we are an innovator in the packaging market. We are shaking up the packaging industry and breaking through existing conventions, not waiting if the waste industry is going to accept bioplastics in industrial composting. Yes, we are the pain in the ass to be better, and that's our mission. And of course, I want to compare Bio4Pack with Tesla, but that's far from realistic. It's written that we have one big difference, but there are more. We don't have the money to be the global leader in compostable packaging. And Tesla's ambitions, our innovations, take the company far into the galaxy. Our ambitions and innovations bring the company into the ground. We don't want to have this any longer. We want to go like this. We want to move the earth and change or die.